Hey guys, welcome. This your girl. I'm back. And today is another video, DIY. And guys, your girl is going through it today. Like I tell y'all, these videos I bring to y'all as I learn. I bring it to the table so we all learn together. And I try to, how would I say it? I make the mistake, so when I bring it to the table, I show y'all what not to do so y'all don't make the mistakes that I made, because who wants to waste material? So before we get into this video, guys, I hope you really like this video, guys, because I'm telling you, every time I learn something, like I said, I come to you and I hope it's something that we can all walk away with. Like I always tell y'all, always leave your comments down below to let me know if you appreciate it, to let me know did it help you out, or if you have tips for me, whatever it is, you guys, you'll just let me know. So we're gonna get started. So I weaved out. Okay, I know a lot of y'all follow me. Y'all have seen a bunch of my videos, and I always tell you the different names that I have, and y'all know I'm trying to convert my channel over, change my channel over. And I told you one of the names that was brought to me that a lot of my coworkers called me was Shed Bear, and I was like, I'm thinking of names, so I've been trying to revamp. And as I'm revamping, I mean the La and the La is good, but it's a lot of La-Las on YouTube and other places, and then even with the branding of the company and stuff. So I was like, Shea Beer. I mean, you have different type of shea. It's like Care Beer, all those type of things, but the Shea Beer, and then the way I spell it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go with that and see where I can see how far I can go with. So I came up with a beer. I came up with a beer, and then I wrote the Shea Beer. So I'm just experimenting around how I want it. And then the beer, and this is a one of the things that you don't is a don't. Okay, so when you cut your heat vinyl paper, right? You want to cut as close as you can to the vinyl as much, but you try not to put like your fingerprints or get any type of thing on the transfer paper, because remember, this goes onto your item, and whatever that's stuck there is going to actually be stuck onto whatever you're pressing. So a big mistake that I made, I cut it, I had everything ready, it was good, and I forgot, I set it somewhere, and I didn't set it in a safe place, and I forgot that it was sitting there, and I picked it up. I went to pick something else up, and this picked up, and of course it fell on the ground, and it's not bad, but I reprinted another one, but I just wanted to show you. I don't know if you can see it, but you probably can see like here from me trying to like wipe the little dust and stuff off. You really can't, but I'm not gonna chance it. So even though this first item I'm making for myself, if you can't wear your own brand, then how can you expect somebody else to wear your brand, right? So that's where we at with that. So I just want to come on and just share that part with you. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna weave out the vinyl, the HTV vinyl, and then we're gonna press it on, and we'll be back. So make sure you'll stay tuned. Go grab you a drink. I'm drinking coffee right now. I need something to keep me up, keep me alert. So with you watching, go grab you a drink. Let me know down below what you sipping on. Is it that good old wine, that whatever you sipping on? Let me know down below. Matter of fact, leave a emoji if it's wine, it's water, it's coffee, it's tea, it's soup, whatever it is. But anyway, guys, let's get into this.
Alright guys, so right here is the beginning part when I cut out my print, and I put it on the mat, and I put it in the machine, and the machine is cutting it. So this is what you're seeing. That's the material. You always, because you turn it back upside down, it makes sense. Flip it when you're using heat transfer, so you actually cutting on the other side, and I'm showing you as it's printing. Um, so I was having trouble with the blade, and that's where you see me when I was stamping it with the aluminum foil. Now I'm here just weaving the material that I just cut, and as I was telling you, this is the reason why you have to mirror it, because when you press it, it's different from sublimation. When you pressing heat transfer, you put it the correct way on the item. When you doing sublimation heat, you still have to mirror, but it's face down. So I just showed you that was the first one that I came up with to be. So that's one of the brandings that's going to be part of my clothing brand, which is Cashapp, which is, I came up. Well, I didn't come up with the name. A couple of my coworkers started calling me that, and I've been going with that name for over 8 years or more. So that's where you see. You're going to see a lot of stuff with that branding with the bear, which is going to stand for the Cashapp. So as you see, I'm still weaving. And weaving, you want to definitely take your time, because you don't want to lose some of the pieces, because it's easy to overweave and you end up taking more off of than you were supposed to. And then sometimes you can put it back on it, and sometimes you can't. And a lot of times you end up having to recut it, so that's like material you're wasting. So you definitely want to take your time. And then, as you see, I'm trying to be careful from putting my hand all over the sticky part, even though I cut it down to the actual image that I'm using. I try to get as close as possible, especially if you're layering. But so as I'm doing it, I'm weaving, and what it is, I didn't want to stop the camera and go get my tool. I have the tool that helps you weave it quicker and faster, and also get the little articles out. So that's the design that you see. That's 2, and I'm going to cut it in half, because it makes sense to, instead of wasting the material, I decided to use both of it. So now I'm placing the hoodie on the shirt on the pad, and I'm figuring out where do I want to put that. And now you see me, you want to always press it real quick just to get the heat, any moist, anything off the shirt. And now I put the it's called a Teflon sheet over it, and I have it set at 325 or 340, I don't remember, for about 45 seconds. And then this material is cold peel, so you have to let it cool off to before you can peel it. So I let it cool off a little bit before I did it. And where you see, I actually pulled out my little iron, because I had the little beer, and it didn't make sense to. I didn't want to really go over the whole big. But I didn't want to go over it with the big press, so that's why you see that. So yeah, so like I said, you see me cut out too. So that's the shirt, and then what I did was I turned it over for the back to press it for like 5 or 10 seconds. That's to help it stick, to last longer. So now I'm doing the pants. In the pants, I'm just sizing up where I want it at and things like that. So of course you see it's falling down, but it still don't stop you from grinding, guys. Don't never let nothing stop you from grinding. So yeah. So as you see, just depends. So I'm letting it cool off a little bit before I peel it. And while I'm letting it cool off, I decided to get into the hat. And like I said, once again, I used the little iron. That was one of the reasons why I pulled it out, plugged that in as well, because those are great for when you're doing hats, sneakers, so that you want to brand your logo into your clothing items. Those are really great. So now you see I'm taking it cooled off. And I found that it was a little piece that still felt like it, when I tried to peel it, it just seemed like it wasn't sticking. So I just went across it real quick with the little iron, the cricket iron. And guys, believe me when I tell you that iron gets hot. And I had it on the lowest temperature. So there you have it. So now I'm putting the beer. I sliced the name, so I was able to put the beer in the middle. If you wanted me to do a video on how to slice your letters, when you want to do multiple letters in layers, or you want to put a picture inside the letters or name or something, I can show you how to do that. So I turned it over, so now I'm just pressing it real quick, give it a good stretch, and now we are done. So now we doing the shirt, and as you see, I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put the shirt at. Put the beer at. Now I measured it. Now I put the name. Sorry guys, the camera is just like, it just wasn't cooperating with me. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So like I always say, as you see, get the shirt. And actually guys, this shirt goes with a different outfit. The first outfit, as you see, that was a different pattern. That was like a leopard print type pattern, which is a black outfit. This is the first outfit, which was the black sweatsuit, female sweatsuit with the hat, and this is the second one.